Hi, everybody. Welcome to Human Biology Spring 2021. I'm Dr. Gustin. I'll be your lecture and lab instructor this semester. Once you get to Blackboard, it looks like you know how to do that because you got here. First thing you're gonna see is the textbook that we're gonna use, and you need this book the first week. You can use an electronic version or you can use a hard copy. But you will use it every week. This is one of those classes where your book is really critical. It's not that you can't survive this course without it. It's just in all the study guides, I refer to pages and sections in this book. So you'll probably get your weekly assignments done a lot quicker if you use this version. It doesn't mean you can't Google information or you can't find it in another human biology book, but I recommend the one that I have listed right here. So there's me, a little bit of introductory information. And so I'm going to go over the syllabus and then send you to week one materials. There's the link for the virtual office hours. This is going to be the same link that's in your syllabus. So I have it right here on the front page as well as in your syllabus. So you should always be able to find me. As far as the syllabus, there's two links. The one says SUNY CCC institutional syllabus statements, and those are policies that are consistent throughout the college. These are college-wide policies on things like academic honesty and sustainability and what are you doing in inclement weather and things about COVID. So read that over. You don't necessarily need to copy or print that out and put it in your notebook because it will always be here this semester. But this one that I do want you to copy is the next link, Human Biology Syllabus. And that's a syllabus unique to this class with a lot of due dates and a lot of background information in it. I highly recommend that you print this and hole punch it and get it in the first page of your 3-ring binder for the semester. So I'm going to go to that syllabus and we're going to talk through it. If you haven't already, I would print the syllabus out, pause this video, print that out, and then you can go through it with me at the same time. So here's my contact information. I'm Dr. Brenda Gustin. Most students call me Dr. Gustin. There's my email, and definitely email me with questions. I try to respond relatively quickly to emails. I check it several times a day. On the weekends, sometimes I do take technology breaks and I'll just check my email, but I won't necessarily respond unless it seems like something that needs responding to over the weekend. So also on here, I have information about office hours. Our office hours this semester are Mondays and Thursdays, 10 to 12 a.m. through Google Meet. So all you do is during that time period, you click on this. I'll give you permission to come in and we can talk. And you can do it alone. You can do it with a group of people, whatever you want to do. I know those hours might not be perfect for everyone, so I do have additional office hours that you can just schedule on your own. So you can email me and say, you know, I'm busy Monday and Thursdays. Can we meet Friday at noon? And I can, if I'm available, I'll say yeah, and I'll just send you a little Google Meet address and we can talk. So don't hesitate to do that. I know a lot of people feel like it's kind of awkward, but I'm friendly and I try to be really helpful. And it's really nice to get to know you while you're in class. So don't hesitate to talk to me in office hours or schedule your own office hours. There's the course description, the learning outcomes. There's our textbook information, talks a little bit about Blackboard right here. Every once in a while, the SUNY or the MyCCC Blackboard could go down. Doesn't happen very often, but if it does, if you can't get into the MyCCC, you might still be able to get in Blackboard going through SUNY. So here's another link that you might want to try. The weekly format of class is listed right here. You're going to, when you look on your Blackboard page, and I'll show you that, the week one page, when you go to the week one, the next video that you'll see. But each Blackboard page will have objectives. It'll say, what are we trying to do this week? What's due when? So it will have a list of all the dates. All that information is also on your syllabus. So you'll be able to see that. Every week you will have a study guide to print out. So again, make sure you have a 3-ring binder, but also make sure you have some printer ink because you're going to print out all these documents and you're going to write on that study guide. ultimately the study guide is what you're going to study for lecture, quizzes, and tests. So you're going to print out your study guide, and that's going to walk you through the parts of the textbook that you're going to need to do. So I'll show you some of that in the next video. Some weeks we'll have a discussion, and historically I've been doing these written discussions, but I got in a conversation with some students last semester, and I thought maybe I'll try with my online students if we can do some live discussions. I'll see how it works with you. I'm going to leave it as an option that you can always do it written if you don't want to do it live, but doing it live gives me a chance to get to know some people, and it might be a format that you prefer over the written version. Lecture quizzes. We're going to have a weekly lecture quiz, and that's going to be based on the information in the study guide. And most weeks we have a lab, so there's just an additional lab handout that will be posted on each weekly Blackboard page. And if you have a lab, you're also going to have a lab quiz. So the lab quizzes are usually just answers to exercises you did in that lab handout. So you'll see that again in the next video when we talk more about the weekly materials. When I give exams this semester, not quizzes, but exams, of which I think we have 4 regular exams and a final exam. I'm going to deliver them in a format that's proctored, and it's going to be using a service called HonorLock. And I used it last semester. I think once everybody got going on it, it worked pretty well. I had some user error getting started with students, but everybody eventually figured it out. And HonorLock does not have a proctor staring at you. What they're doing is they're recording you as you are taking your test. And if there's any abnormalities, like you're talking during that, or somebody comes in the, seems to be another person in the room or something like that, it makes an alert. Or if you use a website or anything like that, it puts an alert on the recording, and I can go look at it and see what happened. I'll tell you more about HonorLock as we get a little bit closer to the first exam. As far as like I said, I'll give you all sorts of due dates for exams and quizzes, and I'm making everything due at 11:59 p.m. on Sundays at the end of the week. That's not the best choice, I think. I don't enjoy putting the deadline at 11:59 on Sundays because a lot of people spend their Sunday evenings doing all their human biology work, and it's just not conducive to learning. But I know for some people, having that due date late in the week is also really helpful. So everything will be due at that time. I'm really hoping that you will actually do things much sooner than that during the week, so you're not all clogged up every single weekend trying to do human biology at the last minute. So it says missed exams, quizzes, late assignments. There are due dates. If you miss the due dates, you can lose the opportunity to get that graded assignment. I do have a couple bonuses worked into the syllabus, so you can see that. So you can miss a quiz and still make it up with some other points. That being said, I don't like to accept late assignments. But if you're having a chronic problem or something big is happening, let me know and I'll talk to you. We'll see what we can work out as far as keeping you on task and keeping you up. Okay, so let me know if you're having major problems. A little bit about organizing yourself and putting your study guides and all in a 3-ring binder. We do have tutoring services, and you can read this section here. I always say if you need a tutor, come talk to me first. I know exactly what we're doing in class, and I'm glad to help you. So if you're having trouble, let me know. But if you need somebody to just sit with you and walk you through it a lot more often than you're comfortable coming to me, then you might want to use the tutoring services. Please read our guidelines for discussion posts. And then here's how I'm going to calculate your grades. Here's the points for your exams, discussions, lecture quizzes, lab quizzes. You can see here I have some bonuses worked in there, and so you can get some extra points if you miss something. And then probably the thing you'll refer to the most is the class schedule. And so here we are on week number 1, the week of February 1. We're going to be doing chapter 1 as far as lecture, and the lab topic it tells you we're going to be doing scientific investigation. So our first exam is going to be on week 4. So that's what I have for the syllabus. And I'm glad to have you in class this semester. Please feel free to contact me with any questions or thoughts, and I look forward to seeing you this semester. Take care.